to Simple Conversations with ASG.
So you mentioned Signal, and I've read about that a lot in the news lately, and Telegram was in the news a long time ago about it. But how are they allowed to have apps where, from what I know, it like pretty much doesn't record what the activity going on?
It's there's zero memory. The Snapchat, doesn't Snapchat do the same thing roughly? You send
Deletes
15,
deletes a message after a day.
yeah, or 15. With my son used it for a while, and I told him to stop. It was like, no, this is just too annoying. With the debate over encryption, one man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter. It ends up getting very political, and it has since PGP back in the 80s when that first came out. The debate goes on and on and on, and it still goes on. They've just changed some of the rules in England. Apple got all pissed off at the UK for changing rules, and we're seeing an awful lot of corporate pushback against governments for these reasons right now. And it's the same reason that was given back in 91, I forget which year it was, when the U.S. government proposed the Clipper chip. And it was absolute total security, and only the government holds the key to your conversation. That did not go well. And it's those same efforts that are coming up again. So staying aware of what the cybersecurity guys are doing. Where are we? How do we do it? How do we feel reasonably safe? Huge amounts of us will not do much on Facebook at all. I'll post the Lego pictures of my grandson on Facebook. And according to some people, that's too much. But I never discuss work or anything at all over on Facebook because I use professional forums or groups that I'm a part of, hanging out in and commenting and engaging with the, sorry about this, unwashed masses where opinions proliferate and science is denigrated. I don't go there. It's pointless. So yeah, minimize your risk, learn a little bit about cybersecurity, follow what ask GPT, or if you're on Google, ask Gemini, hey, what are the cybersecurity guys doing about this? How are they doing safe chats? Are they using Gmail? Well, what kind of email program is safe from bad guy of choice? With AI driving so much of the answer machine these days, it's a great tool to use and then verify, because AI will hallucinate and it'll lie to you. So you still got to be careful. But it's all about being aware of your life, about you and how you relate to this world that we've created, and not just giving up. You got to take some responsibility for yourself.
You staying away from Facebook because of the congregation of opinions, or is there a cybersecurity aspect to it you don't like?
From a business standpoint, from a research study, and that I tend to hang out in various forums where the discussion is informed, where you can argue and say, Jane, you ignorant slut, but it's done with camaraderie, right? And there's certain words used in the British vernacular in bars that are not used in America that are meant my pal. We use them over here. So hanging out where there are cogent discussions, that's part of your first choice. One of the choices of going into the morass of Facebook is being aware of the signal to noise ratio. How much of all of what is going into Facebook do you give a shit about?
Very little.
And so I've got say some family friends, because they won't go to the other worlds I go to. And yeah, okay, so my sister sends a picture of Hawaii, and we send a picture of travel, very innocuous stuff. I just do not want to engage with people other than my friends or associates. And people say, I want my 5,000 friends. What the hell for? And that's all part of the addiction that has occurred with technology. If I have more friends, my identity, and it's back to inflating oneself of identity. When you look at studies, that go back thousands of years. And when we look at civilization, the optimal size group for a working environment or a living environment or a potential utopia or anything like that is between 100 and 150 people. We can't do more because then the signal to noise ratio gets really low, and we've observed it and the studies have proven it. So I don't know how many friends I've got, but I don't engage with perhaps more than 100 people around the world.